Hello, Miami. You're watching 305 Sports Now, your home podcast and channel for all things Miami sports related. I am Will.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 305 Sports Now. Once again, I am your host, Will. And I have to say, it has been a nice trend of affairs for the Miami Hurricanes as they pick up another commitment that benefits and greatly fortifies the wall of Mirrorball as they pick up Max Buchanan, the inside offensive lineman and outside offensive lineman as well, from Seminole High School over in Sanford, Florida. 6'5", 275 pounds. He's the 13th best offensive lineman in the country and the 36th best player in the state of Florida. This kid is an absolute beast. Okay, the good thing about this kid is that he's absolutely versatile as well. He not only is an offensive line. Look at his huddle video, as I want to show you. Okay, his huddle video in general. He's not only a very versatile offensive lineman in the sense he could play center. All right, he could also play guard as well. He could also play tackle as well. And this kid has amazing fundamentals. As if you look at this young man, he is just an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if he's an individual that has you locked in, you are totally and completely locked in. He has great footwork, okay? It seems like I say it about every single offensive lineman, but it's true. The Miami Hurricanes have a very good team of scouts, all right? Especially with Coach Mirrorball. And they tend to get very good offensive linemen. All right, this kid is a 4-star, right? He's a 4-star recruit. He's a little undersized for what we're used to. We're used to getting these big monsters, 300-pounders. But let me tell you, this kid will eventually get bigger, all right, as well. But he plays like he's bigger than his actual weight. Okay, again, amazing footwork. His hands are fantastic. If you are a defensive end and you can get the upper hand, consider yourself blocked. And he blocks without holding, which is fantastic. He blocks without getting a penalty. He keeps it between the shoulder pads. Great. He is quick enough to be put in space, right, as well. So if you want to use him on screens, he could go out there. He could take out, any defender that tends to be in his way, right, as well. At blitzing linebacker, you're done. So you want to blitz him, you're done as well. Has great movement. Could slide, if he has to, and make a play. Good on the run, right, as well. Now, this is a good thing about this kind of offensive lineman. He will be used quite a bit in several circumstances. He is listed and speculated to be playing guard when it becomes a Miami Hurricane. I have seen this kid before. This kid, he was over at the spring game. I was able to get a first-hand look at him. He's a big dude, all right? He's absolutely big. And again, he plays bigger than his weight, says there is to be, okay? So, again, very versatile, as you can see there in the huddle video, right, as well. Well, pretty much can be used on the run, right? Very aggressive, not afraid to lower his hat, not afraid to take guys down, right, as well. And not only that, he's also very good, again, in pass protection as well, as he makes life very good for his quarterbacks. So if it's Emery or Luke or whomever it may be, they will have a great benefit of having Max Buchanan pretty much protecting and watching his back, all right? So just, again, unbelievable, as you can see in the highlights right here, as he's just mauling his defender, brings him down, very strong, right, as well. Just a beast, all right, just a beast. So the Canes like to run the football a lot. Max is good at that as well. Has played in a spread type offense over in his high school over in Seminole. So he's going to be very effective as well. So that's one of the things I pretty much wanted to talk about when I was referencing this young man. And I also want to talk about the offensive lineman, because what we have been doing lately with the offensive line has been astounding. It shades, again, of when we recruited guys like Francisco Marinoa and Samson Okunola as well. So again, Miami's done very well also at the development of these offensive linemen. So even though we're looking at cornerback and safety in this recruiting cycle, it has to be said that Miami's also killing it in the offensive line circuit as well. As we look at the commitments, I'm going to read them to you right now, okay? Jaden Wilkerson, okay, 300-pound beast. Okay, I talked about him. Demetrius Campbell, another 300-pound beast as well. Takelin Mew, 300-pound guy as well, right? That's three guys right there. There are 300-pounders. We just pick up Max Buchanan, who's 275, but could get bigger and plays bigger than his actual size indicates as well, all right? And to say the least, we are crystal balled to land the second best, according to 247, the second best offensive lineman in the country out of Bishop Gorman High School. That school is becoming kind of a pipeline for the Miami Hurricanes as they seem to do very well in the Las Vegas, Nevada area. We're excited to get Susu Alofaituli, all right? Alofaituli is a coveted offensive lineman, and he's been crystal balled to become or verbally commit to the Miami Hurricanes as well. So the wall of Mirabal is getting stronger and stronger as the years roll along. I'm excited because I want to maul people and also be able to pretty much maul people and also be able to protect the quarterback to have a very balanced and powerful and dynamic offense that I think we're capable of having because we have the trenches and the depth in the trenches to do it, especially with recruiting cycles like this. And by the way, guys, I'm calling it here right now. I don't think Solomon Thomas is a lock at Florida State. All right, I don't think he's a lock at Florida State. I do think Miami is going to continue to work hard to flip that young man. So we could be possibly having 4 to 5 offensive linemen this recruiting cycle. So I'm very excited about that. Again, it's all about the trenches. Mario gets it when it comes to the building the trenches. Very good at stacking talent. Folks, I will be looking at very closely the possible commitment of Chris Ewald. Chris Ewald is the cornerback out of Sean Madonna, originally listed as a possible crystal ball to the Miami Hurricanes, but Georgia has made a major push. Later on today in the afternoon, Chris Ewald is speculated to give a commitment. It seems to be a 50-50 battle between the Miami Hurricanes and the Georgia Bulldogs. Before, Georgia seemed to be not in it, but apparently they've been quite impressive with Chris Ewald, who was formerly a Michigan commit, decommitted once Jim Harbaugh decided to take his coaching abilities to the NFL. And Miami looked like it was a team to beat, but looks like Georgia, and I understand Georgia, multi-time national champion, they've developed players as well, has a very talented program. It has called his attention. So we'll see what happens, all right? Miami is in need of defensive backs. So hopefully that's enough to get Chris Ewald to commit to Miami or verbally commit to Miami, all right, and sign that dotted line in December because he's a guy that Miami must get. All right, ladies and gentlemen, not only that, I will be looking at the commitment of Chris Ewald. If he commits, I will be doing an episode on his commitment tomorrow, but I'll also be doing a possible Kane segment on Jabari Antoine. Jabari Antoine, if you guys remember, is the former LSU commit, one of the top cornerbacks in the country. Miami is hot on his trails as well, right? So that's that, guys. I'm not resting, right? Summer is where I really try to bring you as many shows as possible for your entertainment and your entertainment, right? I love to bring content, and I thank you all for the support, and I thank you guys for everything. God bless you guys. I really appreciate it. If you like this episode, I hope you did. If you like this episode, please do not forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button, guys. Have a good day, guys. God bless. See you soon. Go Canes. All about the U. Take care.